You come to a land that is already rich with nature, that's rich with biodiversity, that's got a beautiful topography, that's got unhindered views for miles around, and this ravinous, contoured, with ideas of wilderness already embedded in it, is a rarity. So really working on a project like this is listening to nature and just answering what nature requires, as against a designer saying, hey, this is what I really want to do on this piece of land. What really needs to be seen is that these pieces of architecture, they allow you to experience nature in a different way. They allow you to look at extremely wide horizons. They allow you to look at unbridled nature. The club allows you to look down upon a valley and the way that the water will flow. And when you enter the club, you will be transported in time. Your life will begin to get a little slower. You'll look at life in greater focus. Inverness, which is a circular piece hovering above, the greens, almost sort of edging off and touching the horizon, is almost like a lens that concretizes, densifies your vision of being surrounded by nature, and that's why it's named. So it's a piece of art. It's a piece of sculpture. You have to look at it from a very artistic lens. That here is a piece of art that hovers above the wilderness, and you can be part of it. And when you're part of it, your eyes get an added lens to begin to look at the world around you. I mean, when you walk into a land that has got valleys, when you walk into a land that looks like it's going to be close to water, or when you walk into a land that's got forests or grasslands, I think it just happens naturally that you start thinking of each zone as a vignette of nature rather than a sector or a zone, and you really pick up that vignette that is the most important for that particular area. Because there's something nice about living under the stars and putting a log of wood in winter and sitting around fire. It is an extremely memorable experience. So there are walking trails like this, there will be cycling places, maybe in time there'll be horse riding. I mean, everything that you want to do out in the nature, everything that you want to do in a manner in which you can connect with the idea of nature, is what Inverness aims to provide, and more. I think that's the ambition. So this is the kind of piece of land that you'd be happy to come even if there was nothing, and you'd be gratified. And then imagine on the same piece of land, and it's developed and lots of amenities have been put and you have a home there. I mean, it's paradise as close as it can get in the context of Ahmedabad at least.